The report lists more than 5,100 projects around the country that the association says could be started within 6 months if they only had the money.
You get states in every part of the country that have needs and have practical projects ready to go that can put a lot of people to work.
John Horsley, the group's executive director, says the new construction and repair work will generate just the kind of economic stimulus the Obama administration is looking for, creating a possible 1.8 million new jobs. Just this past week, President-elect Barack Obama told the nation's governors he's looking forward to listening.
Where you think an investment on the part of the federal government will make the biggest difference, how we can reduce health care costs, rebuild our roads, our bridges, our schools, and ensure that more families can stay in their homes.
The report says Utah needs $10.8 billion for crumbling roads and bridges. Florida, $6.9 billion. California, $5 billion. Pennsylvania needs $1 billion, partly for fixes to Interstate 95 in Philadelphia. Fixes that could begin shortly after a check is written. I went along with Bridge Inspector James White as he examined an elevated section of I-95 built in the 1960s.
But this stretch of road has already had its share of problems. I know it's been shut down due to structural problems just once before, not too long ago.
That's correct. The 95 was closed down just a little further north of our location right now.
Right, and that was in March when an inspector actually found a large crack in one of the support beams, and it was 2 inches wide, 6 feet long, and it caused an emergency closure of part of this road.
This was that giant crack, and this is what the closure looked like.
We have a serious problem in Pennsylvania.
Charles Davies with the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation says there is state money for basic maintenance, but he worries without federal funding, needed overhauls won't get done. I asked him if he fears something bad could happen.
You sort of become fatalistic, you know. I sort of think, well, my luck's going to run out at some point. It just is.
But Pete Sepp of the National Taxpayers Union cautions that it's a bad idea for Congress to pick up the tab for something the states are supposed to pay for.
Many parts of our infrastructure need to be repaired, need to be fixed, but they need to be done in a thoughtful manner. Throwing money out of Washington, D.C. and showering it across the country on state and local projects is not the way to do it.
Abby Boudreau, CNN, Philadelphia.